Hello Rockstars and Earthlings, I'm Melanie Florence and this is Hot Tea for the Soul, my elemental weekly hot tea for the Earth peeps, those with a lot of Earth in their charts, or people who are looking for something practical, methodical, material. This is the sort of reading then, that stuff about that's Earth peeps, right? So, might be about your money, business. You might want to look at this, or air. You might want to look at air for business as well. You never know, right? Because that's our intellect and our mind. So, work that whichever way you want. I've been doing big business stuff this week. I got myself cards. I've done business structures. I've got really profess with this. Profesh with my hot tea house, and on the daily, I'm doing a daily like little bit of sip of stuff on Facebook. If you're there watching that sort of stuff, so that's been fun. I do live readings that I can hook up with you, and we can do a consult, and we can have a chat, and we can chat about your hot tea and what's going on and how we can work with stuff that's going on around you. Or I could do a reading like this and I can send it directly to you and you can peruse over it yourself. Let me know if you're interested, right? I read the Greenwood, been doing it for 25 years. I'm going to do a Greenwood reading at the end of this, and I'm going to do the individual star signs, so hold in for those. Hit your timestamp, they're in there, it'll fast forward you to it. So we'll get to the Greenwood. I'm going to start with the Dreamtime reading cards. These are by Laura Bowen. So they've got a lot of Aboriginal. They are Aboriginal. These are our legends. These are the connections of our spirit animals and those sort of things and elements inside of here. Let's see what we got, Earth peeps. Rock stars. Let's see. One for us. Let's see. What have we got? Ooh, dragonfly. All right. This is about perspective and clarity. All right, this is also about friendship. So these guys are obviously over a water a lot, your dragonfly. You know, new connections, new friendships are inside of this. But it's actually seeing things with a bit of perspective. We can see through their wings. Their wings have got these marvelous that we can see this clarity when we're sitting things from above a little bit and sort of seeing them from a distance. And it's got an emotional clarity inside of this. So something will be made clear. Things will be made a little bit transparent. Maybe you're becoming clear and transparent for people, Earth peeps. Yeah, so might be clearing things up. Nice. Nice place to start. Let's go to the Australian Wildflowers. So I've got two Cheryl and Darcy decks. I've just bought one. Ooh, I'm going to take the top one. They're cute though. We've got Freedom sitting here. I've got Freedom sitting here. And we've got Abundance sitting here. So this is wonderful. We've got Freedom and Abundance sitting in the back with the rabbit orchid as Abundance. And the water ribbons for the Freedom. But what have we got? We've got peace. All right, there's going to be some clarity. You're going to feel some freedom and the abundance and some peace in your heart. And this is really nervous energy. So this is the Billy button. So when we see orange, this relieves nervous energy. It's the sun shining on our endeavors, those sort of things. And so we feel this peace and this harmony inside of this situation. There's going to be freedom, abundance, and some clarity. Earth people, this is fun. So I'm going to give us one from her other deck, Cheryl and Darcy. This is her new Green Witch Oracle, and seeing I'm a sort of elemental urban Green Witch. Give yourself a classification. Wisdom. All right, so it could be you in all this peace and this clarity and the freedom in your mind and the abundance. This is sort of a fire. This is the wisdom. This is the faith inside of it. Maybe you feel like you're on the right track. Maybe you've been listening to your intuition. Maybe you've been getting sage wisdom inside of here. This is a bay leaf. A lot of spells are done on bay leaves, that you write on your bay leaves and then you burn them so you can get your intention. There's always money in wide leaf greens. Inside of this, but this is about money and this is about wisdom and your books and your knowledge, and there's going to be some clarity and it's going to bring some peace inside of here. Using your wisdom inside of it all. Wow, amazing. Okay, one from the what have I got? This is the Earth Magic. I've almost gone to say practical magic every single one today. Earth Magic. New beginnings. A new day is dawning, Earth people. Amazing. All right, there's a new dawn coming. There's a new sun coming. There's all this sunlight, this peace. It's all going to break for you. There's abundance, there's happiness, and this is fantastic. And there's freedom. A new dawn is coming, a new beginning. Crack of dawn. We love it. All right, and before we move into the Greenwood, I got one more with the archetypes. So I'm going to use the archetypes deck this week to do a sweet hot tea. I'm going to do them as full moon sweet hot tea self-love readings. Pick a pass. I'm going to pick 3 different decks, that I'm going to do the readings from, and then I'm going to have a few cards around those. So we'll see how that goes. But and I'm going to do a sweet hot tea as well. So sweet hot tea, chilled iced tea, which is a rainbow chakra like reading. What else have we got? We got the ocean. All right, so we're going to dive in. There's a certain amount of abundance in this fertility. We've got the moon involved in this, pulling the tides. This is a really juicy additive in here. We've got a lot of water added to this. So, you know, we've got fire elements sitting here, you know, and a couple of water elements in this abundance, and again, abundance inside of this. I love it. This is so juicy. This is a nice, juicy element. You're going to feel enriched by it. This is a good week. Okay, let's not get too far. Let's do the reading. All right, so what are we going to work with? This Greenwood readings walks through our journey. It works through our conscious, our subconscious, where we're at, what we're driven by. Like, it's going to go through the challenge and our healing. So at the end, I'll do individual star signs for you. Look in the comments. But let's roll through this reading, this Greenwood reading, and see what we got in the energies for this week for you, Rockstar. I'm going to turn it down. You can see it. Don't disappear. Hit like and subscribe. All right, so here we are. Let's start with your present state. So the Greenwood is like this Irish elemental deck. It's it's pagan, it's Celtic. It sits in that realm with our ancestors, right? With our ancestors, and I am a little bit Irish. I'm a little bit of a lot. But this here, our ancestor, it's about following our pole star. You can see this, that we're being guided. So your path is being protected inside of all of this. The ancestors have always been there for you to follow. They'll always be there for you to dark. And this guide is saying that, you know, you're on the right path. He's a strong denizen to tell you that, you know, you're never alone inside of all of this. You are the steps, your footsteps of your ancestors live inside of you, inside of your blood. And we ancestral heal. And when we heal our whole journey. We heal our whole line. You know, so when things are tough and you're healing, it might be that you're healing for a lot of people around you, right? Okay, so the next energy, it's really bad, isn't it? He's in a lot of white. He wears a lot of white. All right, so next is your present state. I'm going to get a second camera. I really want one facing down and one facing me because I'm like that. But I really want it split so you can see straight down on it and then on the reading. So I'm going to develop stuff, right? I'm going to get new equipment soon. All right, so the next one is your... if this is your spiritual media, this is present state. So the next energy that surrounds us, right, that we can utilize. Ooh, having faith, your strength of your conviction. This woman is strong. She is passionate. Might be somebody that you know, that you have around you, that is an inspiration. She is an inspiration. She's going to go out there and get it. She's taking charge. All right, so it may feel that you are being inspired. You're being led by your ancestors, and that you're this person, that you're going to take charge in this real feminine, fertile way. She's passionate. She's a passionate, strong woman. All right, that it is being guided by her ancestors, who is listening to her intuition, who is being guided by her path. All right, she follows what she believes in passionately. The next card is our conscious will. It's what we're consciously thinking. The sun is going to shine. To go with this, our peace, our Billy Buttons. Here we've got releasing our nervous tensions. We've got peace and harmony. We're part of it all. That wisdom that we're inside of it. This abundant feeling that we're part of it. Hold your hands out. The universe is shining on you. All right? You got stardust landing on you all the time. Embrace it. Feel it in your heart. Feel the love and the strength in your heart. And feel it strengthen you. All right? There is vitamin D therapy. Go out and stand in the sun if you've got it. But this is a nice, strong, like fertile energy in here. In the Aboriginal cards, it's actually a feminine energy, right? That you and our sunsets and our sunrises, they're our strong part. But this is strength. This is the strength inside of you. To go with this passionate queen. The next card is the driving force. What's driving you? What's the source of your power? Whoopa! All right, this is the lovers. This can be a Gemini energy. So this is a balance between, you can see, the balance between our masculine and feminine. She is driven, he is driven. They're driven, they're on fire. There's this third energy that's created between them called love, right? This loving energy. So this could be you approaching the world as a lover, seeing it as a lover, opening up your arms, being this loving, fertile, and this is peace and abundance, right? It's all in here in this freedom sort of thing. So these lovers, They're on their way. This could be that this is a source of your power, that you're driven by by the lover, your lover, or your heart, the strength of your heart and your balance of your masculine and feminine inside of our practical world. This is brilliant. This is our green man and our green woman, balanced and united together. That's the source of your driving force. Driving force. Ooh, driving. Okay, love it. Next card is unconscious empathy. Unconscious. What's going on? What's the unconscious? What are the unconscious like? Oh, we got little messages of love. So you could be thinking about a water element child. It might be in the back of your brain that you've got this loving, like romantic water element child. But this is that sort of stuff. This is those loving messages, those romantic heart, and it's a really deep and meaningful connection. So you might be feeling that you're getting little messages of love from the world. It might be coming back to you. Or you got a water element kid around. That's fun. All right? So it's very fertile. This is very loving and playful. Very loving, playful messages. What do we need to work on? What's the challenge inside of all of this? We've got a lot going on here. There's abundance going on. There's peace, wisdom, freedom. Oh my God, it's all coming clear. Got new beginnings. Come on. What's the challenge? What do we got for our earthlings? Oh, I'm going to take that one. How's it turned over? So, this is about creating a home. This is about creating a legacy. This is about knowing that you've got your skills and you've gone through all the processes and you've got strong traditions from the foundation zones that you've learnt, that you've laid at the beginning of your journeys. These practical material foundations. So the challenge may be that in your house and the home is going to be a challenge. Maybe it's making way for this lover in your home. Maybe it's what is the next step? Like, what's the next step in this? And this is working out this challenge. How do you get your home and how do you get your apple tree, right? And all of those blessings inside of here, because this is the end of the monetary cycle. This is the end of the stone cycle, really having a castle for yourself. So that's your next challenge. Big challenge. Nice. All right, what's the healing element? What's going to help? What are we working on? We're going to work on the home. What are we working out? So it might be people moving in together. This is strong energy. So this is going to be what we're working with. What have we got to help? What's our healing element in all of this, Earth peeps? What's the healing element in this? Making ourselves a home. The sun is shining, we're abundance, got clarity, freedom, new beginning. This is all very fertile stuff. Little loving messages. You're passionate. There's messages coming. What's the healing element? So I want to make a home. What's the healing element? Oh, there we are, the green woman. So you're a green woman. You've got this loving, fertile energy. You will be able to express yourself on this path, this breath of fresh air. It's strong, it's sensual. She's more than the queen. She's the empress. She's the green woman. She is the protector of the forest. She's the feminine protector. She's the balance. So your healing element is you're going to feel this abundance. She's abundant. She's empowered. She's got a rebirth inside of here. She's fertile. So you're going to feel, if you were a woman, that you are this woman. That you are ready to make this home. You are ready to have all of this substantial abundance. It's fertile. She has everything. And she's going to communicate it. And communicate it from her heart. So beautiful. All right. You're a green woman. Yay. All right. Green element. This is so loving. I love this, Earth peeps, because a few months ago, 6 months ago, it wasn't like this, right? So, the next element. The last outcome for this, and then we'll go into the individual cards, right, is the outcome. Let's see, what's the outcome for this, and we'll go into the individual cards. Thanks for still being here if you're still here. I love it that you are. Thanks for your support. All right. All right, so we double up. This is really fertile, sexy, sensual, like really in control, really got her abundance. This is strength. These two cards go together. She's a queen of fertility. She's a queen of earth. This is a queen of earth. This is the empress of earth. This is the queen of earth. This is such a sensual, really grounded. This is grounding these energies here, this of the hair, and really taking them and passion in them. And she's protective, and this is a sensual spot just here, earth people. If this is you, amazing. Really loving what you've got going on. You're really loving what you've going on. This doesn't have to be about lover. This can be about your heart, your passionate heart, and you approaching the world as a lover and having clarity about that. Because you're wise, right? But there's new beginnings. There is a home. This is all very promising. So we get there. You're in a very strong, stable position. Each one of us, each person. I'm a Capricorn. We're working with this. Right, so next. I'm going to start with the individual. So I'm going to go to Taurus first. All right. Thank you very much for being here, Taurus. I am going to put out these sweet hot tea and the chilled iced tea for full moon. Going to put out a couple of full moon readings. All right, Taurus. So this is the no drama llama position. This card is recycling her emotions. She's thinking about it. We know that because of the deer down here, not just this, right? But this is actually a position of rest, believe it or not, where we just recycle and we filter our water and we think about it and we might communicate it a bit, but we're not emotionally embalmed in everything. So sometimes this is a great spot to rest in. All right, 4 is always a rest, and we're resting our emotions inside of this. So it might be a little bit boring. We're not seeing the joy, all right, in ourselves. So 3 is the joy, and the 1 cup is ourselves, and we're not seeing the joy in ourselves and what we've got going on. But we're gestating, we're thinking about it, we're going through a lot of different things in here. Okay, 2 more cards. That's good. It's not overtly dramatic in your emotional levels just here. That's fantastic. Want it to be balanced. That's great. This is a balanced card. Ooh, this is strong and fertile. This is the king to this queen. This is like, you know, this real balance of finding. And you see this breath of fresh air. We discussed it here in this card. We see it here. This is, because this can be a Gemini card also. So this is a Gemini card also. So it could be dual expression of that sort of stuff. This is her king. We go there. But this is also this breath of fresh air. We see this breath of fresh air again, right? This is this communication. So this is communication of stability. This is communication of making home. This is really taking it all seriously, right? And so this is also a balance, I guess, for this card and this card. So we have a real cycle in here. All right, but you might be thinking about future endeavors. You might be thinking about the stability, how you create this with this man, or that you want to create this and you need to express that. And we've got 2 expressions in there with that, the deer and this in there. All right, Taurus, 1 more. What do we got? This is interesting. Taurus. Abundance and freedom, the wisdom of peace and clarity. This is great. All right. It's sort of being dedicated. Very dedicated, that card. All right, 1 more, maybe 2. All right, so we're telling everybody, this is really talking about this. This is talking to people. This is a lot of messages in the air. So you may feel that it's a bit chatty this week. Everybody's expressing themselves. There's a lot of expression inside of this. Like, there's a lot of air, as we just discussed, inside of your 3 cards and what we've got going on here. But there's talking about love. There's talking about your passions inside of here. There's talking about your path. And this probably goes with these little communications of love as well. So we've got that all around. And maybe it's about for you, share your wisdom as well. This is a wise old king. Like, I really love the balance that we've come to with these cards sitting in here, like this balance of this king and queen sitting in here, this balance of these people sitting, it's just amazing. All right, really talking about it. You might feel that you're texting, you might feel that you're applying for new jobs. There's a lot of talk going on around you. You might be talking about your stability and how you change this to create this world around you. All right, Taurus. Oh, I did have 1 down here. Let's not ignore that. Oh, a little bit of faith to go with these other little pages. So we've got 3 pages out here. There's a lot of talking going on. You're going to feel the faith. You're going to feel the passion. You're going to feel the emotion. You're going to perhaps even be trusting your intuition with this this page of fire, of wands. It's a stoat. It's a little bit of a ferret. So we've got, you know, 2 birds and a ferret sitting in here. A lot of information. There's a lot of conversations coming your way. Little passionate messages, little messages of intuition. There's a lot. And how do you stabilize yourself? Won't be bored for long. All right, Taurus, that is nice. I like it. I'm going to put those there. Thank you very much for being here. Please hit like and subscribe, and have a look at my chilled iced tea and the sweet iced tea, which will be out for full moon. Excellent. Nice. Thank you, Taurus. Next, I got Virgo. All right. So, what I got, Virgo? Ooh, so this is really loving. So we've got this. We've got the Fire Queen. We've got 3 queens on the table here for you, and we've got them Empress. So this is a very strong, passionate, really expressing your emotions in here, really expressing your stability, your desires, like really connected to your heart. This is really connected to your heart. So you're going to feel a bit of balance between your mind, your passion and the material realm and your heart inside of here. Nice warm, lovey stuff. This is a loving woman. Ooh, three queens on the table. And the Empress. That's very interesting. All right, two more for Virgo. Oh, spark of life. All of this is going to inspire you. You're going to find an inspired direction that is going to move you towards. All right. So you're going to find this inspiration from this when you express yourself with this green woman in here. You're going to find the inspiration to find that journey. To find your home, perhaps, right? You're going to find the inspiration from this love match. You're going to find this inspiration from your heart. This is the spark of life. This is kapow energy. Kapow. Things are going to happen. Kapow. I'm going to make my life. I'm going to change it. Passion. All right. One more card for Virgo. One more card for Virgo. That one. Oh, this guy. They all kind of player, right? What I see is he doesn't want to settle down. He's still looking for what he believes in. He's still looking for his passion. He's still looking for his faith. So this could be a match between this, and this sparks off this thing. This doesn't say that he won't become a king. It just says he's not ready to settle down. He's still sticking for what he believes in. He's searching for it. He's divining it, and he's divining his spark of life. Maybe this is you divining your spark of life. You know, chasing the things that you believe in to go with this kings and queen, like these queens. Amazing. This is a real strong, passionate energy inside of here. There's abundance inside of this, all right? It's all going to come clear, Virgo. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoyed that. Hit like and subscribe, and I will have a chilled iced tea, love pyramid, no, chilled iced tea, karma reading, what is it? Chakra reading, rainbow chakra, chilled iced tea, and then I got the moon, full moon readings. Watch them, they're all coming out. Thank you for being here, Virgo. That was long, drawn. Here we are. Capricorn. Let's go with Capricorn, right? Capricorn. Oh, this is a healing card. This is his most, you know, this is, she's inspired. This is a Sagittarian sort of card, right? This is really balancing out your Kundalini, balancing out your light and your dark, balancing out your spirit and your earthly being. This spot here where we're inspired, and both are fed in here. And these rainbows, this chakra healing inside of just this card. But you see this energy here is bound inside of this card in here. When it winds around here, these snakes appear in our fulfillment. All right, this is a real strong card for you to feel the passion and feel your heart and feel the healing that is inside of all of this abundance and this peace that you're going to feel. This is all inside of this card. This is going to be a healing love spot for you, Capricorn. All right. Ooh. All right, so inside of this, there might be a little bit of gossip going on. People might be a bit jealous of what you're going on. Maybe there is three entities. Quite often, this is actually getting to the heart of the matter. This can be a menage a trois. This may be, you know, but this is not saying to me that there's cheating energy goes on here. This may be conversations that need to be had. Getting to the heart of the matter so you can find the balance. But you might just be promoting, and people might be just a little bit jealous of your healing, of you as a healer, maybe of your love and what you got going on. You can't change that, can't change your haters, but you do need to get to the heart of conversations inside of this card. All right, it's part of healing. All right, so you might still have conversations that need to be had around this. Okay, one more for Capricorn. You need to have the conversations. So, this actually brings three queens to the table for you, Capricorn, and a green woman. So inside of this, we've got a strength of communication. She's communicating her heart. All right. She tried to be balanced. She's communicating. She's going to communicate with her passion. She's going to communicate her abundance. She's going to, but she's a real talker. So there's a spot in here of talking through to get to the heart of matters and stuff. So remove some jealousy in here, but you've got it. You've got it all sitting in here, and it's all in the path to do that, Capricorn. So spend the time, taking the time to have those conversations, because they are healing. This is healing conversations to get to the heart of the matter, like of either other people being jealous of you or just to sort out things in your relationship, because you need to talk them out and get to the heart of the matter. Both of those cards, same thing. These are going to have healing conversations inside of here. All right, Capricorn, I love this. I love where this has gone. This is an abundant reading. Thank you very much for being here. I will have the chilled iced tea out and the self-love reading, the sweet hot tea, both out for the full moon. Thank you very much for being here, Capricorn. I really appreciate your support, and I will catch you on the flip side.